Six on the beat, it's a speaker blast. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra. Five below.
Yeah, in the club now, like I'm BDE. Counting these notes. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This run only gained a yard. This means it's 2nd and 9.
Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
19 Lions.
I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
I wonder how many times Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, "Coach, I can pull this off." They finally gave him a shot, and it turns out he was right. What a great play.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on.
First carry here for Jordan James. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
From the 6.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Passer 11. Here we go. Set. 60. Warriors 17.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Reload! Reload! Here we go. Panther Street! Panther Street! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll go play action on 1st down. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. On the move, past the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready!
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Walker goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready!
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They toss this one out to James. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. They're throwing it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trent McBride. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Cardinals, 1st down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Benson scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
Hey, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Heads out on the bootleg. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. He's got room to roam. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Running it after the penalty. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is second and long.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up fourth and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Ready, set up. Nice Panther 11.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, Trap 60.
From the red zone on first. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete.
It's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So not the result that Jonathan Gannon was hoping for. His challenge unsuccessful.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Cougar 19, go!
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by launch is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Still working past the 40. Sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, the challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
First and 10, 48 Cardinals.
Ready. Set.
This is Benson. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
First down.
Ready. 60 Vikings. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Seahawks take over.
And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Again to throw on 2nd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
3rd down from the gun. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboys. 19. Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Pass play coming here. Taking a shot deep here. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
don't get this snapped in time, this is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So out now comes the punter. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
18 rattle. Here we go. Start. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 gross.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18. 5 in. Trap to 60. 19 tight. 19. 65.
First down.
Throwing from the gun. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout.
Trap 60.
First and goal, Arizona.
Viking. Mustang 19.
From the red zone now. Caught on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. They're lining up on the doorstep, second and goal from inside the 1.
Tag. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They are throwing it again. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here he is on second and inches. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Complete beyond the marker. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Looking slant route complete. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A run now with James. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Cougar 19! Cup 19! Cup 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Warriors 70! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, play action. Rolling out to his left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff, running left, Walker. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the Takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a third-quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 70 range. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
60 Bobcats. Let's go. Ready, right?
Dropping back to throw. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have it. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yes, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Nice. Dragons.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Back now, pressure coming. Lobs this deep down the middle. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
79 Broncos. Come on.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. Walker running to the right. He cuts outside. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Let's go.
He'll work against the blitz. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds a man, right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end showing. He can stretch that field. Grab check. Skip catch. Quickly become a running check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Shot 50, shot 50. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Nothing. 18 Cardinal. 18. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Seahawks take over.
So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems.
They take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown!
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks go up by 19.
Cardinals 30.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Panthers 60. Panthers. Buffalo 18. Ready,
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Rodman there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Panther 11.
Going now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
79 Broncos.
No throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
Ready?
A gain of 11 on the play.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
Cardinal first down.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
They are throwing it again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Let's go now. Cut my team. Cut. Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook, wow, wide open.
Ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's got McBride complete. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation of doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
38.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
Gain of 18.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Rolling into enemy territory. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode, go finish it as he just did.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
18. Come on. Come on. Hit. Panther 60. Panther.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready. 18. Ready. 8. Nice.
They'll go play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 on a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
This is Walker on second, running in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he's got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Running with Walker again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
63, Cardinals 38.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. McBride snags another one. And we'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go. Let's go.
Benson now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Gain of 15.
Jeanette.
And the Cardinals
60.
Going to the ground again on first. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cardinals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Staying on the ground with Benson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense. Fourth and long.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Set up. Nineteen tight.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Toss play right side. Benson. They get 4 of those penalty yards back. Still behind the sticks, though. 2nd and 11. It's a 4-yard scamper, and they get some yards back. It's 2nd and 11. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. The secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.